like this here. He just don't with the
But Crawford needs to manage well his body, his speed, and his power, because he's moving up to another level of weight.
Rumor says Terence Crawford quietly slipped into Manny Pacquiao's media workout. No cameras, no interviews, just pure focus and intent.
Preparing like that opponents, like, is not only the speed but the techniques that you can use in the fight. Make sure that in your daily routine, training routine like that, make sure that all the techniques, strategy, combination, like, it's accurate to your...
While Teofimo Lopez and the Vargas brothers soaked up the spotlight with their in-ring energy and media buzz, Crawford reportedly stayed in the shadows, watching closely and taking in every detail. The reason is he has Canelo Alvarez locked in as his next target. And there is no better fighter to study than Pacquiao, a fellow smaller man who climbed through weight classes and beat bigger fighters with speed, timing, and heart. Insiders say Crawford wanted to understand how Pacquiao kept his explosiveness and footwork at higher weights. How he handled power punches from naturally bigger men, and most importantly how he mentally prepared for the impossible.
Around a long time, the Canelo versus Crawford fight. I know Terence Crawford was a guy that a lot of people wanted to see you fight. What do you think about him moving 2 weight classes to challenge Canelo at 168 pounds?
That's not easy for Crawford.
Bud may have looked to Pacquiao not just for tips, but for the mindset it takes to shock the world. Teofimo Lopez was in awe of Manny Pacquiao's training during the recent media workout, calling it something special, especially for a 46-year-old legend.
It was nice, I ain't gonna lie. Manny doing that at that age, that's different.
How good did he look? That's my point. Like, he's 46, but he looks 30. He's fast, he's strong.
High spirits, energized, motivated, determined.
He is fast. He is strong. High spirits, energized, motivated, determined, Lopez said, clearly impressed. He could not believe how sharp Pacquiao still looked, saying, "He looks 30." That admiration was not just quiet talk. Some, like Teofimo Lopez, openly showed their respect, amazed by the living legend's ageless performance.
And I look forward to seeing him raise his hand again and become another, division world champion once again.
Teofimo was especially surprised by Pacquiao's power. He hits very hard. That old man's strength, he joked, comparing it to wrestling your dad, thinking you can handle him, but realizing he still has that deep strength. And when asked to compare training styles between Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, Teofimo shared a clear insight. Manny trains smarter. Floyd trains harder.
I think that Manny, he trains smarter. Floyd trains harder. I think that's what I envisioned and I saw from that.
While Mayweather's sessions were tough and non-stop with no timers, Pacquiao's approach was more balanced, efficient, and built for longevity, especially at his age. Teofimo also said he picked up moves and tricks from Pacquiao that he never thought the body could do even in a short time. "Certain things I never thought the body could do, I learned from Pacquiao just yesterday," he said. And like a true student of the game, he kept the cameras off during those moments. "Some people do not need to know those things," he said, hinting that what he saw was next level.
Increments of technical punches, technicality with the feet. That was, and I didn't want my videographer, Christopher, I didn't want him to videotape that because some people don't need to know those things.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh.
Teofimo Lopez got a front row seat to greatness as he trained side by side with Manny Pacquiao, sharing the ring in a rare moment where past, present, and future came together. The two went through shadow boxing routines, ab workouts, push-ups, and more, pushing each other while surrounded by cameras and buzzing energy. But even with all his own championship experience, Teofimo was clearly shocked by what he saw. He is 46, but he moves like he is 30, Lopez said in amazement. The speed, the power, the energy. It is unreal. What hit him most was not just Pacquiao's physical ability, but the mindset he carries. Focused, hungry, and completely locked in. It is like he is preparing for his first world title, not another comeback. Teofimo said the moment became more than just a media session. It was a humbling lesson for a young star watching a legend break age limits and expectations right in front of him. But just before wrapping up, Lopez brought out a surprise of his own, his limited edition Kobe Dodger 8 sneakers. With a smile, he walked up to Pacquiao and asked the legend to sign them. It was a humble fan moment from a world champion who had just trained side by side with greatness. A signature from Manny on those iconic shoes. That is a memory Teofimo will not forget anytime soon.
For you two or for Manny?
I would give it to Chad. I would give it to Chad.
That unforgettable moment with the shoes came after a session that was already full of intense moments. None more than when Pacquiao showed his famous stick ritual, leaving even experienced fighters like Teofimo Lopez stunned. Pacquiao's tough stick ritual for pain conditioning was fully on display during the media workout, and it left everyone in the gym, especially younger fighters, amazed. At 46, Manny Pacquiao was seen going through his well-known stick training routine where his team hits his midsection again and again with a wooden stick to strengthen his core and increase his pain tolerance.
Hey, here we go. 30 seconds.
It is a ritual he has been doing for years, and seeing it up close reminded everyone why he is different. The sounds echoed through the gym. But Pacquiao did not react. He smiled, stayed calm, and kept his abs tight as the hits landed, showing the kind of discipline and mental strength that makes champions. Even fighters like Teofimo Lopez, who trained with him that day, were shocked by what they saw. The stick drill was not just for show. It was a message. Pacquiao is not just back. He is fully committed. Mario Barrios is not holding back. Pacquiao's comeback fight is big business and the ticket prices prove it. During a light moment, Barrios joked that only rich Asian fans would be sitting in those premium seats, laughing about how hard it has been to even get his own friends into his fights, let alone one this big.
The ticket prices are pretty crazy. I was looking at the prices. I'm like, nah, that's rich Asian money that's gonna be in those seats.
I told all my friends, do not even try. He said, just have a barbecue at home and invite everyone because these tickets are crazy. Still, behind the jokes, Barrios became serious when talking about the moment. I am defending against a legend, and it is huge. He understands how big it is to share the ring with someone like Manny Pacquiao and is not taking the chance lightly. Barrios is focused, calling it a night fans cannot miss, especially with a strong card featuring Brandon Figueroa, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Tim Tszyu, and Sebastian Fundora.
A great night of boxing, man. The card is stacked. You got the bro Brandon Figueroa, right? He's opening the card. We got Pitbull. Got Tszyu and Fundora. I think for me, it's hard to finish, man. This is going to be an exciting.
It is going to be a great night of boxing. The card is strong. We have Brandon Figueroa opening the card. We have Pitbull, Tim Tszyu, and Fundora. For me, it is hard to even explain. This is going to be an exciting night.
Yeah, man. I'm defending against a legend. And it's huge. So yeah, tune in, especially all the people, all the doubters. Make sure you tune the in. But yeah.
This is going to be an exciting night of boxing, he said with confidence. For me, it is hard to put into words. This is massive. And for those who are still doubting his chances or questioning the fight, Barrios had a message. All the doubters, make sure you tune in.